Hey guys, it's Caroline. I want to talk to you today about a pattern I see very often with career changers or people who know they need to change careers but haven't yet started. And that is a pattern that is waiting. And often the way I hear people express this is, I'll wait to work on my career, or wait to start working on my career until fill in the blank happens. And maybe it's waiting for a promotion, maybe it's waiting for a raise, maybe it's waiting to save a certain amount of money. I've also heard people say that they're waiting for the results of an org change or even waiting to get laid off. And whatever the fill in the blank is, this is such a destructive construction or way of thinking about it, because it takes you out of the driver's seat of your career change and it puts the emphasis on these external circumstances that you really have no control over. And chances are not actually going to bring you that much relief. If you're already unhappy in your career and you know that you need to change your career, a promotion is temporary at best, right? It's not going to bring you everything that you're looking for in your career. And it's so destructive because you know that you want to change. You know you need a coach, probably. You know that the things that brought you to your current success are not going to get you to where you want to go in your career. And probably your definition of success is even changing and evolving. And so the fulfillment and purpose and, yes, money that you want from your career are going to take work. And so every minute you delay starting that work is a day that you are preventing yourself from getting to that success, right? It's actually sabotaging yourself as to where you want to go when you put yourself in this wait and see mode. The other problem, because these are false dependencies, and I know they feel very real sometimes, or all the time. I know they feel real, but they are false. Because what happens is that milestone will come and go. Let's say you get promoted, or let's say you don't get promoted. And so that 3 months or 6 months or 1 year that you've allocated, now you reset it and say, okay, I'm going to wait till I get the next promotion, or I'm going to wait until I save more money, right? Because that's not actually the thing, these false dependencies that are holding you back. And here's the other thing. When you wait until you have more time, and I hear this a lot, like I'll start coaching, I really want to start coaching, let me just clear the decks first, or let me wait until, my schedule is clear or I have more time. And surprise, that time never comes, which, by the way, coaching can absolutely help you with and help you figure that out. But I find it interesting because as you're in that waiting mode, right, of waiting for more time or whatever it is, fill in the blank that you're waiting for, the absolute best thing that can happen is that you are raising the bar as to how much crap you will tolerate in your current position, right? How bad can it get, right? How much more can I settle as I postpone and delay? That's actually what happens. And it is so sad to me as I talk to people and see people, even friends, who are, experiencing the effects at a physical level. I talk to so many people who aren't sleeping at night. Either they can't fall asleep or they wake up in the middle of the night worrying about work, or they can't sleep because they know they need to make a change and they can't figure their way out of it. And it's so painful to watch this, and to watch at the same time people delaying the speed at which they get to the success that I know is possible for them, and other people on the other side have experienced and know is possible. So the best thing that can happen is that you raise the bar of how much crap you'll take. The worst thing that can happen is things actually get much worse, and they get really bad. And so now you're at the bottom of this hole, trying to dig your way out and feeling bad about it, and then beating yourself up for not having started sooner. How do I know this? Because I waited many times in my own career to get to the bottom of that hole. And it is so hard, not only to dig yourself out, but to see how much time you actually wasted in the process of getting there. And I also see it with clients, right? Some people will approach me and say, hey, love the program. I really want to move forward. Let me just wait until I can clear the decks, or let me wait until I have more time, or let me wait until fill in the blank. And then they come back to me 6 months, a year later, and they're in the exact same spot. And it is so, so painful for me to watch. And I'm sure it's more painful for them to experience. It's not about me. It's about me preventing you guys from falling into that same trap. You absolutely have to start today, because the sooner you start, the sooner you get to the thing that it is that you want. So here's the thing. I also want to say it's very possible that these things at your current job might happen, right? So maybe you will get promoted. But I think you owe it to yourself to be in the best possible position when that happens, right? And not wait to see if it happens, but to embark on this career change and be building in that direction. And then, hey, if you get more money and more responsibility, great. But if you wait solely for that, chances are, and I know this because I've seen it time and time again, I saw it with my own career, we recalibrate very, very quickly. And if you're not happy in your career, that promotion, that extra money, that more responsibility, which probably comes with more pressure and more anxiety, is not going to actually give you the results that you're looking for. And so I would love for you to be on the path to changing your career and something great happens in your current career. I actually see this happen with my clients, but it doesn't happen because of circumstances. It doesn't happen because something comes out of the blue. It comes because of the work they're doing. They now feel more confident to make stuff happen in their current job. They now lead with more authority. And I don't mean authoritative, I mean lead with more confidence and from a position of self-expression and their inner strength to actually create these things. They set boundaries so they don't have to tolerate the crazy crap that happens in these environments, and they just stop settling. So these are just some of the benefits that aren't even necessarily part of what you set out to do, but just happen because you start to shift and reframe the way that you do things. So here's what I want you to take away is that it's only when you commit to start the work now that the possibilities really open themselves to you. And the longer you delay, the longer you will wait to succeed. And I don't want you to delay your success any longer than you have to. So let's start now. It's never the perfect time, and it's always the perfect time, right? So let's jump on a call. Let's talk about what you want. Let's talk about what's really holding you back, because I can guarantee it's not actually the promotion or the fill in the blank, whatever is happening. It's something else, something deeper, fear of success, fear of failure, perfectionism, maybe even feeling not worthy to be able to have the success you want because of whatever story you're telling yourself. Maybe it's not, trying to think of something else, not trusting that you have enough skills or the right skills, right? So let's get on a call. Let's unpack that. Let's talk about what you really want, and let's come up with a plan to go after that so that you're not at the effect of your circumstances and you're not waiting and you're not in wait and see mode. So I'm going to leave the scheduling link in the comments, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye.